In the dark night of Kyiv, when the stars were washed away in a shroud of clouds and the streets groaned under the onslaught of snow, a lone traveler walked through the deserted streets like a wanderer in a world of shadows. The lanterns flickered restlessly like extinguished candles on graves, creating a play of light and darkness, where every corner hid its own secrets and horrors. In this city, forgotten by God, time seemed frozen in darkness, and the night turned it into a trap for those who dared to enter. The traveler's footsteps sounded like a sentence hanging over a world where tombs of concrete and glass welcomed him with their coldness and silence. But in this ominous ballet of darkness and light, something changed. The air was filled with anxiety, as if a harbinger of trouble, when an ominous whistle sounded in the distance. An air alarm. The storm hung over the city like the sword of Damocles, and the traveler felt fear clutching his heart, drowning it in a cold ocean of helplessness. He rushed forward like a beast pursued by a hunter, and his feet carried him through the darkness like fire in the gloom. But where to go in this world buried under a shroud of terror? The city was slowly sinking into sleep like a grave, and the traveler was trapped in this nightmare with no way out. And so, as if guided by an invisible hand, he found his refuge. An old subway station, forgotten by time, rose before him like an arch from the past, designed to shelter him from the storm that was coming. Opening the door, the traveler entered the darkness of this underground labyrinth, where the walls melted into the darkness like ghosts in the gloom. But something was not right. The traveler felt a shadow caressing his back, like a ghost watching his every move. The footsteps sounded louder and louder, like 1,000 invisible voices calling him into the darkness. And then, like a ravenous beast, he heard a whisper. "Who are you?" he whispered, as if summoning the darkness to fight. But silence was his only answer, and the traveler was left alone with his fears. The light of a flashlight illuminated his face, and in that flickering light he saw him. A figure as if he had stepped out of hell itself, with a smile that made the blood run cold in his veins. You don't know, his voice was a whisper, like an echo from the past, ready to swallow him into its embrace. And then the traveler realized he was but a player in this dark symphony where every note was drenched in fear and every chord sounded like a sentence. And he was a hostage of this night, where darkness hid its deepest secrets and there could be only one winner. Translated with DeepL.com free version.